This segment brought to you in association with Burger King.
Time for sports news now, and we say good evening to Mark Seal. Mark, you got a win today, man.
Well, you doubted me a couple days ago, Shane. I told you we would give it to you. The Windies signed off from the ICC World Cup today with a win over Afghanistan at Headingley. The Windies, with only one prior victory going into today's match, won the toss and scored 311 for 6 off their 50 overs. Player of the match, Shea Hope, top scored with 77, while Evan Lewis and Nicholas Pooran each scored 58. Skipper Jason Holder, 45, that included 4 sixes, and Chris Gale in his final World Cup match, just 7. In reply, Afghanistan were bowled out for 288 off the final ball, as the Windies won by 23 runs. Carlos Brathwaite led with 4 for 63, while Kemar Roach had 3 for 37, and Gale 1 for 28. Ikram Akil top scored with 86. So the Windies finished the World Cup on 5 points from 2 wins and a no decision, while Afghanistan failed to get off the mark, losing to everyone. The 4th and last semi-finalists will be known tomorrow from the 5:30 a.m. clash between Bangladesh and Pakistan, who have 2 unlikely scenarios in order to overtake New Zealand. Currently placed 5th with 9 points, Pakistan faced the challenge of 1, beating Bangladesh by 311 runs after batting first and posting a score of 350. Or secondly, they have to win by 316 runs after posting 400. There's no scenario of them getting through if Bangladesh bat first. Live coverage will be on MCTV's channel 308, as I said, from 5:30 a.m. Switching now to basketball, where the Co-Operators General Insurance Schools Under 16 title is now in the hands of Harrison College. 8C's A team defeated Queens College in the finals at the Wildy Gym by a massive 34-point margin, 96-62. CBC's Damien Best reports.
Harrison College taking on Queens College in the red. Let's go to work. Under 16 finals. 8C in their offensive mode now. Chikosi Bordy says, I'll have a go. 3 big ones. Team high 27 points. To his credit, he stayed aggressive, had them snatching at ear in the lane. Layup for 2 more. Micaiah Moore was prepared to go into the trenches to get the job done for QC. Banks in the tough shot off the window. Finished with a team high 22 points. But they could not stop Bordy, who for some strange reason had a clear look from the promised land on several occasions. Count it. HC 59, QC 29 at the break. Let's go second half. Bordy finds Nathan Walters, locked and loaded. Sugar 3 to the tally. And if it works, well, don't change it. Nice low pass into Moore, determined, drills it from a few feet. But Harrison College put in the complete team effort in this final. The pull-up jumper is a no-go. Walters is baseline though with the offensive board. College with a massive 80-42 lead with 1 quarter to go. Well, that left QC with a mountain to climb. Jordan Clark here with the easy 2. What they really needed though was stops at the opposite end. Bordy given the red carpet treatment, training ground stuff. Well, let's try a different angle. Pull up J, yes sir. In the end, Harrison College just ran away with the title in comprehensive fashion, 96-62 over Queens College.
Mark, I hear there's some good news from down under.
Yes, good for our young cricketers. Approximately 30 primary and secondary schools here in Barbados are receiving cricket gear coming from Australia. Actually, 25 of those schools have already benefited from the Children's Cricket Charity when organizer Tamara Lowe shipped a 20-foot container to the island with cricket equipment. Charles F. Broom, well, that was one of the 6 schools Lowe visited as she presented the school's cricket team and the coach with the gear. Also present was former West Indies pacer and the charity's ambassador, Tino Best. Lowe says with Barbados and the Caribbean's rich cricketing history, she knows the young players can indeed benefit from the gear.
I really love Barbados, and I know that there's a big shortage of cricket gear in the school system here in Barbados. So about 4 years ago, I set about establishing an organisation to make sure that I can collect as much cricket gear as I can and ship it all the way from Australia for the beautiful children throughout the Caribbean.
Well, Best says he is happy the charity is supporting the local schools as he knows how expensive gear could be.
I really love Barbados, and I know that there's a big shortage of cricket gear in the school system.
As a young man playing cricket at Eagle Hall Primary School, we never really had any cricket gear. So for you to even think about us and have that thought process going into this is absolutely amazing. I know you get a lot of stress in just trying to get containers over. And I just hope that the governments of the Caribbean will continue to support you. And Mr. John Kane, our ambassador, MP, has been doing a real good job in relation to being very kind to you and making sure that everything runs smoothly. So kudos to him. And to all the beautiful little kids of Barbados, you know, what Tamar is doing is absolutely commendable. And I just hope that you will continue. And I know that these kids are so excited because I am excited.
Well, Laws says the mission has indeed been enormously challenging at times, but she continues to push through.
I originally hoped it would have happened 6 months ago, but it took a lot longer than I thought. But now I'm here and I'm absolutely thrilled. The reception's been absolutely amazing. Most of the time I'm reduced to tears. It's actually really overwhelming because it's been such a hard road to get here. You know, I dreamt this up and created it out of thin air. And whenever you do something like that, you're obviously always going to have, you know, challenges. Getting gear from Australia to the Caribbean is no mean feat. It takes 3 months on a container. It's frightfully expensive. It's really logistically challenging. And I just never gave up.